Hey guys, hey guys. Oh, yeah, I just need this done over. Anyway, I need a different style and everything. But welcome to the Fox Show, baby. Welcome to the Fox Show, baby. Why? Because Foxy T, which is me, is your best tea. Use caution when you sit me. Well, good afternoon. Yeah, that's why I'm not about to keep y'all long because I had a late start today. But anyway, I just want to say hugs, 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 kisses, 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 love, love, love to, and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. Also, I would like to say, ooh, I would like to say, I'm Foxy T, your good God, sister spirits, and I'm here to help you uh, get that tea from the Creator if need be. I'm just saying, say now. Also, this is elderberry. If you want to know, this is the elderberry lemon balm tea. All right, immune tea. Yeah. So this is pretty hot because I did put it on like 3 minutes. So, but I like to get it like a sip to get me going. Okay. All right, collective. We're going to. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna cleanse the space. Okay. We want okay. Get everything that is not of love and light out of the reading, out of our energy, out of our space, out of this reading period. Okay, collective. Okay. Ooh. So that being said, okay. Spirit guys, if it's not of love and light, can you please remove it and please protect my collective um in their endeavors, in their journey. Please provide them with guidance and deliverance from any evil or negativity that they may be dealing with today. Thank you. Amen. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, collective. Hey, Pawn. Is it Power Wine? Or Power? Hi. Hi, Power. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering your name. I apologize. My apologies. Okay. collective. Let's see what the word is for today. Okay. Um, you're welcome. You're welcome. Where are you from? I'm from Baltimore. Where are you from? Um, it says even a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a first step. Collective. This is so deep. Like, yes, even a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a first step. Because if you don't start, you never will get to where you're trying to go. Okay, um, collective. So, and another thing, maybe that's just why you probably could be at this moment, like at this moment in your life where you feel like, dang, I could have been started this. I could have been did this. I could have been asked for guidance. I could have been, on my path of healing. I could have been further along than I am now. It is okay. It is okay as long as you start. The thing about it is, it takes steps. Like it takes time. People be thinking like they can, that they can just do things, go ahead and accomplish things without taking the first step. Like sometimes things don't happen because you don't take the first step. You don't take the necessary steps for it to even work or help or whatever the case may be, collective. I feel like um we just in a space of starting. Okay, if you don't like something, if you're not if you're not happy with your life at this time, I think that you're allowing yourself to take that first step towards what could make you happy in your life. Okay, collective. It might hurt. It might feel weird. It might be very uncomfortable. But as long as you're taking that first step, that's just all that matters. Okay. You just one step closer to whatever it is that you're trying to do. India, okay, India in the house. And I'm so beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And hey, Barry boy, how you doing, Barry boy? Love. So, so collective is like I see it saying, yeah, even if it seems like it's a long way to go or whatever like that, you taking that first step is what matters most. Okay. All right. Hey, Past Blast 217. How you doing? Thank you. Oh, I gotta get that. You have collective, you have attention. You have attention. Attention popped out for you. And it says, I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. Yeah, my love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant, and I am firm, brave, and hardworking. So, collective, at this point, it's like you are paying attention to what needs to be paid attention to. Okay, you, you're you're realizing if you want better or if you want to be on a certain journey or want a certain outcome in life, you have to start somewhere. You have to start getting to the space to receive that, uh, which you manifest too at the same time. So with that being said, it's like you kind of gotta have a certain type of mindset that will allow your manifestations to come to light. And not only that, you your love for others right now, or really could be, period, is unconditional for others. It really could be. And okay, so and that doesn't mean like let them keep continuing doing the things that you don't like or that make you feel uncomfortable, but it's it allows you to forgive them for what they have done, and then allows you to move past that and to continue on the journey that you're meant to go on. Okay, collective. So we have to understand that too as well. You have to understand that your desire to improve is constant. It has been constant. It probably really has been a constant thing for you. Like maybe somebody probably looked at you and was like, oh yeah, and this could have been like 3 years ago. They could have been like, oh yeah, she talking about she want to get, he or she talking about she want to heal or whatever the case may be, and here you are, fast forward three years later, still on the path of healing. Like you never let it go. Like you never, it was like, you know what, it's not working, forget it. I'm just going to do my thing. Like I'm just gonna just be evil like everybody else. You could, but you didn't do that. So when they probably was looking at you like, man, I get, man, that person trying to heal, I give that about 4 months, then they'll be back to cursing people out and being who they always was meant to be or whatever like that. But then you probably taught them. I'm not even gonna say taught them. You probably shown them different to the point where it did teach them something. Teach It taught them that it was very much possible, and they actually know someone who did it. So maybe right now, collective, not only are you a manifestation of light for yourself or um yeah, for yourself, but you could be inspiration to someone else too. How do you let something go when you don't know how? Okay. I'm really not a good person to ask that about because I definitely been holding on to something to someone for so long knowing I probably need to let them go, but possibly need I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so listen. Let me hear you out. Hear me out. If it's something that you know you need to let go of, right? Like you know that you need to let go of. Like it's really not bringing you no good. It's not helping you in any type of way. That's what needs to be in the forefront of your mind is the what hurt is bringing you, what discomfort is it bringing you. Um, Also, what should be in the forefront of your mind is how peaceful you would be if you were over this thing or if you did let this thing go. Yes, it's hard to let things go, but a lot of people tactics to let things go is to distract themselves from distract themselves with something else. Now that's how you can quickly do it, and that's how like a lot of people really do it. It's not the healthiest way for me. It's not the healthiest way because when you just distract yourself, like sweep under the rug, because when you just like try to sweep it under the rug or distract yourself and be, like not pay it no mind or whatever, knowing darn well it might bother you or it's bothering you, but you just sitting up there like spending all your time with other people so you just don't even have to think about it. It's like once you get to the point where you, I don't know, think about it, like say you have some idle time and you just all of a sudden think about it, you want to relive that hurt, that feeling, that whatever all over again, and it's going to be like you started from square one again. So I don't suggest sweeping it under the rug. I don't suggest um distracting yourselves with other things or other people. um I suggest really facing it to see what it is at hand. Like, or ask yourself and ask the creator above to kind of really like guide you or just show you what this situation or whatever thing is that you're supposed to be letting go, what is that teaching you? Because the thing about it is by keep on reoccurring and you're not being able to let it go is because you haven't healed from it. You haven't gotten to the point where you can move on from it. So it's like you didn't learn your lesson from it. Okay? So whatever it is that you're supposed to be letting go, you must have didn't learn your lesson because you still going through it and you can't let it go. So you ain't learned your lesson. The only way you can learn your lesson is facing it. Like really try to ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? What is this situation trying to tell me? Am I, and then you have to look at it too like this. Oh, also look at it like this too as well. Okay? Yeah, sit in it. Yeah, but look at it like this too. Um, the thing that I'm supposed to let go. Um, am I being selfish about this thing? Am I trying to let this thing go because I'm being selfish, or is it really helping other people for me to let this go too? Like, is it helping everybody involved for me to let this go, or am I just being vindictive, or am I being given ultimatums or something like that, like trying to control some stuff? Because the thing is that even though we're looking at it like it's not benefiting me, and whatever like that, it may not be the way you want it to be. Okay? So just because, for instance, let's say a relationship or a situationship or something, whatever, a toxic relationship, whatever. It's not bringing you any no purpose or anything like that, and it's not helping you. It's kind of harming you more than anything. Who's to say that the reason why you're still in this person's company or still around this person is not only because you can't let it go or whatever, it's possibly because maybe you are supposed to be a blessing to that person, but just not be intimate or in a relationship with that person. Okay? It could be like that too as well. You got to think about the dynamics of what you're trying to let go. Are you letting go the everything or letting go of how you used to deal with it? Are you dealing with it differently or not? Like, because we don't always see the bigger picture. We don't always see why something is in our life, in our space, in our way. Or yeah, we call it in our way, but the whole time it might be there for our betterment and we're just overlooking it because it ain't the way we want it. Like like for instance, I might communicate with someone and just because he ain't trying to be my man, he ain't my man, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, forget you, don't want to talk to you, hey, I don't even need you in my life type of thing. But they could really be a good person, really could be a person that helped me reflect on things, or be a person that I could converse with, or something like that, being like a sparring partner when it comes to conversing, and really getting deep down into your healing and everything like that. Maybe you are meant to help that person heal. Um, and maybe it's not supposed to be an intimate type of thing, but you being selfish and looking at it and through selfish lens, you want it this way or not at all. And sometimes that's not that may not be the reason for them to even be in your space or whatever. Okay? So again, collective, pay attention to what you all that you manifest. Okay? Think about it. All right, because you could have manifest something and then you sit up here like, I don't know why it didn't happen, it ain't happening, blah 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 whatever like that, and the whole time it did happen. It just ain't happened the way you thought it would happen, or the way you was looking at it for it to happen. Okay? And maybe it didn't happen with who you wanted as well, because we can't pick who we want uh to be abundant with. We don't know who we might come across. We don't know who we might want with. We don't know. Okay, collective, we we know what we want, but we don't know what's written for us for real. All right, collective. Trust. You have trust too, and it says, I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. So you see what I'm saying? You have to trust the process, trust the universe, trust the creator, trust the dynamic of life, where it's like, if something is guided to me, or something if this is guiding me to the light, um and it's not hurting me, okay, but at the same time it's placed in my path because it's essential for me to move on to the light, or move on to my path of the light or whatever. So I need it. I'm realizing this for my growth. So maybe you being with someone, or being maybe you could never, and I keep using me, but I'm using me as an example because I know me. And back then I couldn't be like, if I liked the person, really liked the person, like them, if they didn't want me, I don't know, I can't really say if they didn't want me, because I'm not talking about like my body, I'm talking about like wanted to have a commitment with me, but yet wanted my body. It was like, I be cutting them off, like look, I don't even want to know you. Like, get out of my life, period. And the whole time, it could be a reason why they in my life. But that might not be it. Like, being in commitment with me is not the only way to be beneficial in my life or be a part of my life. And that's why I had to realize I had to trust the process. I had to learn to trust the process and realize that it's not going to go the way I wanted to go, and it's very much well okay. And maybe if I just stop trying to romanticize every relationship, which I don't, but I'm just saying every relationship that seems like it could be a opportunity for romance, like just literally let that relationship be that relationship and build that bond with that person, and maybe that person would be a true good stable just unconditional friend for you, okay? And maybe if you didn't learn how to have platonic relationships with the opposite sex, maybe you wouldn't get the the benefits of having platonic relationships with the opposite sex, because it is benefits that you do get with having platonic relationships with the opposite sex. Like for instance, for women, like if you really have a good male friend, you really don't take it there as far as their sexual or nothing like that. They might be a good person to kind of bounce stuff off of because they do care about you, and they can kind of let you know where you going wrong at in a relationship if you're messing with someone. So it's like they kind of will be giving good advice instead of advice just to try to land you in their pants or land you in their bed. It's like it genuine friendship is very rare. Okay? It's very rare. So maybe you could be missing out of that by not trusting the process. Okay? Every relationship that you come across or deal with, if it doesn't always have to be intimate, it could just be really genuine in love. Also, unconditional love too don't always have to be intimate either. It could or romantic. It can be a platonic love, but very genuine and loves you unconditionally. Like y'all probably grew up together, like meant for each other's lives. The calm, but meant for each other's lives to help each other on a better path for their life. It says, I breathe, live, and grow light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. So, collective, you could be in a calm state right now about things, about maybe this situation. Maybe you're a type of person that never really was a calm person, never really, came off calm, like, but now for some reason you're calm. Now for some reason you kind of give calm energy, because you did the work. You probably did something to allow yourself to heal. You got action. And it's crazy because action was about to come out earlier, but I put it back in. So this is probably meant to come out. So it says, my divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart, my desire to manifest light, transform test into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. So right now you could be taking action when it comes to the calm and peaceful space that you want to be at. You could be taking action towards that and allowing yourself to get that. Instead of you just saying that you want it, you possibly could be taking steps towards actually getting that peace and that harmony that you might want in your life. Okay, collective. So you're doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, though. Not enough. Not enough, collective. You got not enough. As you can see, it looked like she's like tied up. You know. It says lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, frustration. So at this moment, collective, you could possibly feel like that you're not enough for someone or not enough, period. And what you could be doing is just self-sabotaging yourself right now instead of trusting the process, trusting that you probably meant, you probably are and meant to be where you are, and if just because you don't feel like that you're enough don't mean that you're not enough. Also, if you're scared of snakes or anything like that, I need to let you know I'm about to show one. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, close your eyes. Okay, you have snake collective. All right, I put it away now. You can open your eyes. Competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. um so you could okay, you could feel this way, or maybe someone had put you, like, made you feel this way, made you feel like that you wasn't enough, or whatever. You was lacking confidence, you was self-sabotaging yourself. um you was operating out of ego and fear and frustration. But this person was a snake. This person was putting you in competition with people, uh, acting as if they were your enemy, making you be in a third party situation when that's not what you desire to do, and having you have to look over your shoulder because of the third party situation. Okay, collective. Yeah, this person just acted like a snake towards you. Okay, and made you feel like that you weren't enough. Okay, but you have healthy choices, collective. Healthy choices, self love, self care, being happier, love, and life. So, even though this person has snaked you, made you feel like that you weren't enough, and everything like that, I think you have made a conscious choice to make healthy decisions, make your healthy choices. And I feel like for you, it ain't had nothing to do with nobody else, but literally for you. So you could stop smoking, you could stop entertaining things that just wasn't helpful to your life or your mental, your being, your time. Because people be not even realizing that some stuff is not worth your time too, as well. Okay. All right. So collective. Um. Yeah. Self care. Yeah. Abundance. Collective abundance. And it says positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss and blessings. So you could have, by you making healthy choices, you could have like a abundant uh, you could be going through abundance right now. And abundance don't always mean money, but as you can see, you see the money up there. You see the coins, okay? All right. So it doesn't really necessarily have to mean money, but it also can mean a positive mindset. That's an abundance. Having a positive mindset, being able to manifest what you want and what you need. Also having gratitude for what you have already accomplished and what you have already received. Um, that's just the perks of being abundant. Okay, collective. What else? You have goodness. You have goodness, collective. And it says, I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. So, Collective, you're allowing yourself to be the good spirited person that you are. Um, you are refining your character. You are making healthy choices. You know, you are getting rewarded for those healthy choices. Um, and I feel like you just being in a positive mindset has made you so much calmer. Um, in a sense where it could be attractive to people, um, and they could notice the difference. Notice it's, you know, yeah, they could notice that it is different. I don't know what happened to my cards. My cards feel like somebody really bent them up, but oh, I didn't even mean to put all them out like that. They just started flipping out. So collective, you could you have one step at a time. What did it say? One step at a time. What did it say? Even a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a first step. So it's one step at a time, collective. That's upside down. And it says, I see the mountain ahead and dedicated myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So you could be regaining your ease of living at this moment, collective, because you're doing it. You're taking one step at a time. You're taking that first step towards where you know you want to be in life. Instead of you just being okay with the type of person that you are, or the save cycles of the things that's happening for you, you're allowing yourself to um, go towards make healthier choices, goes towards what you manifest, and also be abundant from it. You have creation too as well, and it says, I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. So you kind of allow yourself to reflect your creator as much as you can, as much as possible, um, without worrying about any judgment from anyone else, okay? Because people like to judge, excuse me, just like they like to judge about you sinning. A lot of people, some people will judge about you trying to be and walk in the light of the Lord too as well. Okay? Like it goes vice versa. People always got something to say. All right? But understand that this is your life, that's your creation, and the things that and it all is all up to you, um and what you allow in your life, and what you want out of your life. It's all up to you, okay? Because think about it, you're the person who has to live it, not nobody else. You also have balance, okay? Balance collective, and it says, I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So collective, at this moment, you are learning how to make your life a little bit more balanced. Okay, sorry, your phone glitched out. For real, dang. Sorry about that. Well, you know, after this is done, it will be saved, so you can go back and just watch that little part if you missed it. Um, but yeah, you allowed yourself to have balance at this moment. And like I said, when you took that one step at a time, in that first step towards what you wanted, towards what you the abundance that you wanted to have at the end of the day, um, you brought love to your world by fulfilling the needs of your body and your soul. So you ended up balanced. Okay. In the way that you couldn't have been if you never did the work. Okay. Where you from? I'm from Illinois. I am from Baltimore. Hey, Past Blast. How you doing? You also have wedding rings. What? Wedding rings. And it says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So, collective, you could probably have someone that just loves you so much, or you love them so much. Like, if you had a person that you would marry, I think this person, it would be this person. Um, this person you might like to have a union with. This person, you and this person have a soul connection. I think y'all gonna have an everlasting like love for one another, but it's some type of devotion that you do have to one another too as well. Um, oh, you said great. Okay. Oh, separation. So how you get wedding rings and then separation? What happened? What happened? It says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So okay. So so. So I feel like that this person that was like a snake towards you that might have could have had you in the third party situation, they kind of made you feel like that you weren't enough. Um, could be rethinking what they originally thought. They could be thinking about having a union with you or whatever, but y'all could be separated at this time. It could be some type of separation going on. That's why they're missing you. That's why it's a little bit of a bitterness when it comes to you. Okay, and that's just because they miss you for real. And they probably realized they messed up. Okay? Okay. You got hammer too. You have hammer. And it says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. So they could have sabotaged this relationship with you and trying to rebuild it. They could be really persistent and they really working on repairing it. Okay, so they could be doing some things that kind of make them uh that kind of goes along with what you want out of life. So maybe they just have a different way of thinking now, or they are taking the steps to go towards how they possibly should be treating you or dealing with you or whatever. You have ascending collective. So it says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So I don't know. Maybe this person is really trying to do like have a new phase in life with you. Maybe you are willing to have a new phase with this person too as well. Maybe you instead of pressuring each other or instead of pressure you trying to control the situation, I think you allowed yourself to make healthier choices and just focus on you, focus on being a little balanced, focused on you still healing and going in the direction that you need to go in, also refining your character and everything like that. And I think that that's when it got into the point where this the snake or the person um has did the same thing, like thought to themselves, hold on, this might not be what I need to be doing. Maybe I need to try something different. Maybe I need to, you know, be a little better to this person. And I think that's what's happening right now, and they're ascending. They're learning. Okay, they're learning from what they have done, and they also are prepared for this new phase in life. Because without the healing, how would it be a new phase? It'll just be the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, collective, we can't spend too much time, so I'm gonna hit the signs. Let's see what signs resonates with this. All right, and then we're gonna get these signs because these are more um, versatile and fair. Okay. So we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Aries, and Gemini. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what else. Has definitely has Sagittarius, has Leo, has Capricorn, and has Taurus. So you could be an Aries. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, you could be an Aries, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a Aries, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, and Capricorn. So with that being said, collective, I hope if this resonated any type of way, you give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't lose me because you never know when you might need me. Okay. Also, hit that little bell in the corner so you can have a notification when I go live, and it doesn't need to be when I am actually live. If you are shy, don't want to shout out, you can just have the notification and watch it later. Okay? Love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Peace and blessings. Twin.